fear is what I felt heading to my first basketball tryout with my mom. I was only 11 at the time, and I just started playing. Walking up to the coaches on the sideline for the first time, I had shivers running down my back. But eventually, these shivers began to get warmer as the coaches welcomed me with open arms. By the time I made it to the court for our first scrimmage, I was already hot, sweaty, and ready to make some buckets. Running up and down the court, I felt weightless. My worries of being rejected or out of place disappeared quickly and were replaced with happiness and joy. It wasn't my first time playing a sport, but it was my first time playing basketball. I quickly realized that basketball was like every other sport I've played. It was fun, and when I was having this fun, it was like every stress and worry I had just disappeared. That is why I believe every single person should play a sport, competitive or not. I want everyone to know that sports have changed my life for the better. It has helped me become stronger, faster, and healthier, but it has also improved my mental health. I think of sports as like a distraction, a place where you can hide from your thoughts, even if it's just for a moment. When all you can think about is how I'm gonna get the ball, how am I gonna score, all the bad things in your life seem to just fade away. And I think it's the best feeling in the world. I want everyone to experience it. The purpose of this speech is to inform my classmates about sports, any sport. In this speech, I will talk about the role of sports in my life in the next few minutes, and I will inform you about sports. Sports is a game that can be physical, mental, competitive, not competitive, team affiliated, or not team affiliated. In my life, I've played a wide range of sports, from team-oriented sports like basketball and football to also individual sports like skating and golfing. But the best part about sports is there's always one for somebody. My friend Tyler is a person who's not competitive, and he doesn't really like the stage, but he prefers to skate alone and practice his skills, which is totally fine. But that is the beauty of sports. There are so many different types of games, and when you find the sport that fits you right, it will drastically improve your life. Christopher Malm, author of Physical Activity and Sports, found that doing a more physical sport will cause improvements to your aerobic work capacity and muscle strength, which will cause a lower risk to diseases such as disturbed metabolism, cancer, and bone fractures. Improving your aerobic work capacity will make your day-to-day tasks easier, like a walk in the park. Physical sports have proven to make people healthier, increasing your chances of living a long, happy life. Even non-physical sports, getting out and doing what you like to do and having fun doing what you like to do will help reduce the stress you may have. Taking that weight off your shoulders will make you feel weightless. That same friend that I spoke of earlier, Tyler, was not very fond of social interaction. He was just not as extroverted as I am, and that weighed down on him. I wanted him to get out and meet new people, so I convinced him to join a basketball team with me. It drastically improved his mental state. He became more confident when talking to other people. When you're actually playing, you don't even realize how social you actually have to be. You have to yell at your teammates to pass the ball. You have to congratulate your teammates when they score. It forces you to become more social. Narelle Ether, author of The Impact of Sports Participation on Mental Health and on Social Outcomes in Adults, indicated that sports participation was associated with lower levels of perceived stress, improved vitality, social functioning, mental health, and life satisfaction. I saw this firsthand with Tyler. He became more involved and happy with his life. He was now not the person to wait for someone to talk, but the person to start the conversation. This helped him with the stress that comes with talking in front of a whole group of people or even just one person. I saw Tyler transform into a whole new person, a better one. Playing any sport can amount to various health benefits. People seem to think that playing sports only helps you get some muscles. However, participating in a sport can help boost your brain health and your memory. Sarah Javidin, author of 12 Benefits of Regular Exercise, backed by research, suggests that exercise can improve your brain health and memory by increasing blood flow to your brain, which helps deliver more oxygen and nutrients needed for brain function. So, as you play a sport, you work out your muscles and your brain. A double win. Playing a sport can legitimately make you smarter. The two most important organs in our bodies are our brain, but also our heart. Sarah also points out in her article that exercise strengthens your heart muscle, improving its efficiency in pumping blood throughout our body. Blood circulation is vital for our health, as greater blood circulation helps lower blood pressure. Not only that, but enhanced circulation reduces the risk of heart disease and a stroke. Sports are an easy way to support these two vital organs. The best part is that you are playing a game, something that doesn't even feel like work. Your sex life is important, especially as a college student. For men, erectile dysfunction is a rising problem. Franchell Richard Hamilton, author of Can Exercise Give Your Sex Life a Boost, points out that after heavy and intense strength training, testosterone levels spike. Testosterone is a men's sex drive. It helps them perform and gets their little thing going. So playing a sport, as Hamilton suggested, can lead to increased sex drive. But it is not just men. Sarah, from 12 Benefits of Regular Exercise, backed by research, claims that exercise can strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, contributing to more intense and enjoyable sexual experiences. Her words, not mine. Playing a sport as a woman can boost your sexual arousal, making the whole experience a memorable one. Incorporating a sport into your daily routine is easy. You should start with a simple, low-pressure sport that doesn't really have a learning curve. Tyler, for example, did just this. He slowly started with skating and then transitioned to basketball after he got warmed up. Activities that do not really have a steep learning curve are like running, swimming, and cycling, and skating. It can be hard just to jump into basketball right away. It is hard to know how to play, but it's also hard to know the skills and the rules that come with basketball. After starting a simple sport, try moving on to a recreational league. These leagues are usually not competitive. They're usually filled with adults and teens that are just looking to have fun. Of course, these people want to win, but that isn't why all of them want to play. Starting with this, you are able to develop a sense of camaraderie with others who share a similar interest. Setting aside an hour or two, a few times a week, to practice a sport will be the next step. Consistently practicing will help you commit to that one sport. Consistency is everything in sports. It helps you keep that sharp edge. Giving yourself goals will help you inspire and also reach new levels in your journey. After you keep a consistent schedule going, you should consider merging your sport with your social life. Inviting friends that you always see anyways to come play can help you boost your ego after all that practice. Adding the social element to your sport will help it make it stick. Combining your social life with your sport will make it more enjoyable and familiar. Sports are unique. No sport is the same, so there is at least one for everybody. Some sports are really easy and some sports are really hard. But one thing sports have in common is that they're all beneficial. Knowing that playing a sport can reduce your chance of getting cancer and other diseases is amazing. Doing something that is fun and it can literally change your health for the better. Physical sports are helpful, but mentally they are just as beneficial. Sports have the ability to reduce any stress you have. Reducing the stress directly correlates with the decreased chance of getting cancer and diseases. It forces you to become more social, growing you as a person. boosting your confidence so you can become the best version of yourself possible. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you find a sport that suits you.